Hey, what up? It's XS Ashtray right here, and I'm going to show you guys how to edit on Audacity with using cool plugins to make it sound good for a chorus type, and for like if you don't have like a good microphone. So what you're going to need is open Audacity, I think mine's 2.0, and then put in their instrumental. And then what you're first going to want to do is record 3 to 4 bass layers. I have 5 just for insurance that I'm going to be working with. You're only going to use a couple of these, but it's always good to have more and then have them and be able to take some out rather than have less and go through all the editing process and find out that there's something wrong with it that you don't like. So once you have them recorded and all place where you want them to be, then the first thing you're gonna want to do is highlight this first little section part before the chorus. Then you're gonna go to Effect and go to Noise Reduction, get Noise Profile, and then you're gonna want to highlight the entire thing. Then go to Noise Reduction again, and then I have mine at 48 and sensitivity at 24, just so it gets rid of like all of it. You're gonna want to have it on reduce, and then press OK. If you listen to it, then it'll sound. I have my headphones in, I didn't realize that. If you listen to it, then it'll sound a lot better than it did. It takes out all that background noise. So what I like to do is I like to do that for each of these individual ones. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, now that we've done that, we can hear, if we listen to it, we have our beat. That sounds good. And now with these, what I forgot to mention earlier is you're gonna want to have one as a left channel, another as a right channel. See, this is the left channel. If you listen to it, it'll only play on the left side of the. And then we have a right channel. And then we have 2 bass channels, which will be the center portion of the audio. And then when you play them all together, it'll sound something like this. Iced out codeine, sipping on a soapy. Bitches say they love me, but they never really know me. Alright, and then for the left and right channel, what you want to do is, let me move these up real quick. So they're in the middle. What you want to do is you want to make sure that the left channel is slightly offsetting to the left. See where it's like a little bit off? And then the right channel as well. I just probably need to move that one a little more. There's at least a little bit, just a hair off from the other ones, so it makes a difference and it has a surrounding effect. Alright, and now next what you want to do is highlight all of your verses once you have them all set where you want them to be. And now that you've done the noise reduction, you want to highlight them all. And now what you want to do is go to Effect and go to Equalization. And I have these preset, but what you want to probably do is start with the bass boost curve. I'm going to go to mine real quick to see what I have. And then you can like set these little points right here to make it curved, because the bass boost curved is real straight and you don't want that. So what you're gonna do is make little points here. I'm gonna go back to my preset when I do it, but here's how you do it. You make little dots and you make it rounded off, so then it's not as dramatic, like that, and going from 9 dB to 0 dB. So I'm gonna do mine, do that, and then you're gonna want to do the exact same thing with the treble boost, and see how I have mine curved to 9 dB. Just do the exact same thing, just rounding it out, and then press OK. Alright, and now we can take a listen to it.
Iced out codeine, sipping on a Sobe. Bitches say they love me, but they never really know me.
Alright, sounds good. See, that's what that's going to do, is make it just sound more fuller and whatnot. Now what we're going to do to make it sound even more fuller is compress it. We're kind of pretty loud right here anyway, so we're going to compress it. I like to keep on around -12 dB, -40. The rest you don't have to change. Do not press that. That'll make it go all crazy. Alright, so now it's amplified really loud, and probably too loud. If you hear it, it's gonna probably hurt our ears.
Iced out codeine.
Not too bad, but it's a lot louder than what the beat is. So we're gonna go to amplify, and then I do like to do around -5. I think will be good. -5 or between 4 and 5 after this.
Iced out codeine.
See, we did a little too much, so I can amplify them by 1 maybe.
Iced out codeine, sipping on a Sobe.
See, that sounds good. And now what we're gonna want to do next is go to, let's see, hard limiter. This is a plugin I had to get. I don't know, you might have it or not. You don't want to take off too much, otherwise it'll distort it. I'm gonna start with what you want to do. Hard limiter takes is just take off these bottom like extra parts that are too loud and off from the others. Mine is pretty good, so I don't know how much too bad I'll have to worry about it. I'll do -3, maybe -4. Maybe -5. Alright, now that should be good. Alright, and now what I like to do is, I'm just gonna try it. I might not do it. If you want to do autotune, or yeah, to make it sound like T-Pain or whatever, I probably won't end up doing that on this course, but I always like to play with it and see how it sounds. First, I'm gonna mute all of these except for the one that I'm dealing with, and then I'm gonna go to this effect that I have. It's called G-Tune. I don't know if you guys, where you guys would be able to find it. I got it in this pack with all these special effects that you probably are seeing. And what G-Tune does is basically put you to the right key if you're singing off key. So I'm gonna do that to this first one with the others muted. See, it'll tell me where I'm singing off key, and it'll shift it over. Alright, now once you did that, you're going to want to highlight all of them and then do G2 again. So then it is to, once you've done all of them individually, you're going to want to do this. It'll like make it sound so they're singing in unison and singing together. Whereas the first we're just shifting it individually, this will shift them together, so it'll make it sound good together.
iced out codeine, sipping on a Selby. Bitches say they love me, but they never really know.
So I'm gonna apply that. Alright, and now next thing you want to do is gonna give it a slight echo. You want to do just a little, otherwise it will sound like too dramatic and won't sound good. You're gonna do 0.1 and 0.1. You can mess with it and do 0.2 and 0.1 or 0.2 and 0.2, but I wouldn't go further than that. Unless it's like on the end and you want to do a dramatic stress, then you would add a longer delay time, but we're not gonna worry about that until later. C10 though, I think that made it sound good. And so that concludes these settings. So that concludes the editing part. And now we're gonna mix it so it sounds good with to give it the real professional sound, mixing it to intermix with the beat and make it just sit in there perfectly.